day is finally here. I'm on City Skylines 2. So, first things first, it looks like I'm going to need to tweak some of these graphic settings. So I want full screen's fine, VSync off for now. Depth of field mode is disabled. Global graphics quality high, whatever. Well, I'm gonna mess with all these. Dynamic resolution scale quality disabled, anti-aliasing high, clouds high, fog enabled, volumetrics low. Ambient occlusion, global illumination disabled. LOD, depth of field disabled. Level of detail, let's set this to medium. I might change this to low. So the game's not perfectly optimized from everything I've been reading online, so I'm just looking at some recommended performance settings on Reddit here, and then we'll get started. Let's see, am I missing anything? Disable motion blur. Yes, please. I want that disabled anyway. Go advanced. And I'm looking for terrain cast shadows. Uncheck that. And let's try that. Okay, new game. Hey everybody. So I'm gonna look at all these maps. I think I already know which one I'm gonna do. I've been watching some videos online. But let's take a look at all of them. Archipelago Haven, not Heaven. This one is just a bunch of tiny islands everywhere, and I think you start on one of these smaller islands. Maybe this one right here in the middle, or maybe the one right next to it. I don't remember for sure. This is likely the one I'm going to start with. Let's see, got a European theme. Climate's fairly moderate. Northern Hemisphere latitude, 16% buildable area, which is I think the smallest map on here. We'll look at that in a minute. It's got highway, rail, ship, airplane, and electricity connections. All the different natural resources available. Let me know if you see a map you want me to do. Happy to change here, but this is the one I think I'm gonna roll with. So Barrier Island. This was another one that looked kind of interesting. North American theme, 10 to 29 degrees Celsius. Southern Hemisphere, 41% buildable. It's obviously got a lot less water. So I think you start either on this big island or just off to the side of it. Lots more buildable. Same connections. More resources, obviously, since there's more land. Great Highlands. This one's got some elevation off to the sides, but it looks like it's fairly flat otherwise. Those are some cool lakes. This one actually looks pretty interesting, but 41% buildable area here as well. It gets a lot colder, -3 to 19 degrees Celsius. Northern Hemisphere. Same connections as the other maps we've looked at so far. Lakeland has one less connection. No ships. So I've seen, I think City Planner plays did this one, at least on one of the videos I was watching. Wow, this one gets really cold. Negative 15 to 26 degrees Celsius. Mountain Village. This one looks interesting to build on. 21% buildable area, which is definitely a little bit more than the first map, but not by a lot. European theme. River Delta. This one looks pretty sweet. 42% buildable. It's got all the connections. So I did do the pre-order with the San Francisco maps, so I'll probably do this one another time. But I will definitely be coming back to a build on here at some point. Sweeping plains. Not a lot of ocean, but honestly not a lot of buildable either with how many mountains there are. Tampere. This is pretty. I don't remember seeing this one for some reason. It's got a lot of buildable area, 66%. It looks like it's probably pretty flat, huh? I'd like some elevation to work with, which I'm hoping I'm going to get here. I mean, there's definitely some elevation, but we'll come back to. I'll probably do all of these at some point, let's be honest. All right, Twin Mountain, 39% buildable. No rail connection though. You can always add your own rail connection, but you have to get an outside, like an end map piece, so you can actually add a rail there. But worth noting, Waterway Pass, this looks okay. North American, could definitely build like a big city here, a big city here, a huge city here. Windy Fjords. This one looks interesting as well. 21% buildable, so another kind of a small map. We're going to go with the smallest map. Let's do it. Alright, city name. I didn't even think about what I was going to call this. I don't want to unlock all. I guess natural disasters are fine. Let's see. Palm Coast doesn't work. This is European. It's too cold for palm trees. Binfleet. Aaron Springs, Lake Mystic, Ossian, Bamberg. I could always just Xerxesville. Why not? Start game. Alright, welcome. Let's build. Yeah, we can do tutorials. I don't know that I need all of them, but it's okay. Pause menu gear icon. Okay, let's do it. Well, I knew how to do that. Come on. Maybe I didn't need these. Okay, start. Let's do it. Okay, so here's my starter. Looks like I have an electricity connection here. A highway coming in with an overpass already built. I am going to disable these options. General, where's tutorials? Okay. Let's see. I don't know everything on here. How do I see my overlays for like natural resources, wind, etc.? Zoning, roads, electricity, water and sewage. I can't do map tiles yet. Info views, here's what I wanted. Okay, so how do I see air pollution? So this is one nice feature that cities one didn't have. The air flows this way. So, and apparently that never changes. So what I should do is put industrial here so it can pollute everyone. I'll put that over here. Okay, what about maybe natural resources are not unlocked yet? Office, yep. Milestone 3, large village. Alright, so I've got to level up before I can even view those. Okay, fine, let's build. I'm gonna mess around with these road tools for a little while as well. Alright. So if I've got an electric connection over here, one of the things I probably want to do early on is build a power plant here. I can unlock areas at 3. Sometimes I like to plan with those, but okay. So power plant here. And we'll do an industrial area over here. Residential back in these areas. Okay, let's see. So, looking at the road tools, we've got a 2-lane road, small roads, low speed traffic, medium roads, multi-lane roads that support moderate speeds and are good for high traffic areas. So we'll probably start out with that. 4-lane road that allows traffic in both directions. It includes water and sewage pipes, which is awesome, as well as 40 megawatts of power capacity. Okay, so if I do all snapping on and off, oh, I love this. 90 degrees angle. It shows the length in meters, as well as the slope, which is pretty much flat, 0.1%, and how much it costs. Alright, so how far can I go before I run to the end of the map? 776 meters. I'm just going to think ahead a little bit here, so I'm probably going to unlock some of these maps as I get on here. Kilometers there. All right. One lane, one way. 3-lane, one way. Gravel road, alley, pedestrian street. Oh, sweet. Cool. Those will be fun with. And, okay, so I'm gonna build a road out here. Wonder if it'll let me place a power plant without roads. Yay, it does. looks like the transformer is back here, so I will place it that way. And then I need a road in the front. Totally fine. We'll do a simple 2-lane road. It is snapping to the building, which is awesome. I'm just going to be quick and dirty here. I'll come back and do some of this stuff later. Not enough water, backed up sewer. Cool. Water and sewage. I need a pump and a sewage outlet. Okay, let's see. So water is flowing all over the place. I don't want to put it here. I'll end up polluting my island. Where can I put it? That's bad. That's bad. Not great. Honestly, there's no good place to put this. I wonder if I have an outside pipe connection. I can actually just sell it for a while. How do I look at that? Is there an info view for that? Water and sewage. I don't know if this is... Maybe I can just build it. Okay. Overlapping items. Not sure why it won't let me build here. Alright, that works. Alright, now I have an outside water and sewer connection. Right? No? Maybe I don't. They may not be possible to do. Alright, I'm just gonna have to suck this up for now, because apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Let's put it here. And then we'll grab some water from here. Maybe even better. Let's do it over here. Water level too low. Okay. Put it here. Connect up. Alright, got that powered. Now I just need to power. Oh, there's a barn over here. Where did I put that? Here it is.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical.
I guess I don't need to power that.
Or wherever you roam.
Okay.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're
But
selling
unfortunately,
it.
okay, so
That's
I
right.
guess
You
highway
could
doesn't
almost
connect
say it's
water
too
and
much
sewer,
of a
so
good
let's
thing.
go
Or we
there.
could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
And there. That should connect everything up. No. I don't think that is connected. Let's see, maybe it is. I guess it is. Okay. Now we are producing power. Okay. Man, I feel like even though I've watched like hours of videos, I'm still like, wait, what am I doing? So, that's ugly, but who cares? Let's get in some residential zoning over here. Nice flat grade so far. Alright, European low density housing. No, no, yes. Man, it's so nice not to have to run power lines everywhere and water everywhere. So it's got, okay, efficiency just went up since it has more employees. Now it's producing 20 megawatts and using a lot. Not enough electricity. I'm exporting like everything. I guess that just happens automatically. But shouldn't it start to allocate it to my houses at some point here? Or are they just gonna never have enough power? I may need a transformer, I suppose. Let's see. Alright, yay, I'm a tiny village. More money. I guess that was it. I do need a transformer, which means I need power lines. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. Let's take a look. Electricity basics. Yeah. Got that. I'm generating. Got that. Cool. So it shows the electricity consumption for each house. That's kind of cool. Or each building, I suppose. And then it shows, does it show, oh yeah, the flow. Oh, ha. Duh. That's my problem. The street's powered, sure, but the highway's not. I can't believe I didn't even think about that. Like, I just had that same problem with water. Oops. That's alright. We'll fix that later. For now, this transformer can just stay. It's cool. Alright, so I've unlocked Tiny Village, which means I got 1 development point, 3 new map tiles, and money. So I'd like to keep going But let's just see what I can unlock. So roundabouts, road maintenance facilities, traffic lights and signs. Those feel pretty vital, huh? I'm not even gonna get anything else right now. Okay. And then I can get some more map tiles, but I might just wait, honestly. Not filled out here yet. I'll buy these. Okay, so let's look at demand here. Low density residential, plenty of demand. Medium density residential is higher than low. Commercial demand and industrial demand. We've got all the demands. Okay, so I was planning on doing some industry. I think it was over here. Let's just double check. Info. Air pollution. Yeah. So I'm already polluting a little bit here. I may as well pollute a little bit more. Honestly, maybe I just build just a smidge of industry over here by the power plant. It doesn't not make sense. Yeah, I know, you want a job. Let's pause it. Okay, how do I turn on contour lines? Not like that. Oh, there's an outside connections view. Although, does it work? I'm not really, like, I have a electrical connection here, but it's not actually showing it. Okay, whatever. I'm not really sure how to see contours. Grid. Ah, here we go. Okay. That's what I thought. This isn't really flat so much. So let's do level terrain. I'm actually gonna just take the terrain height here. Whew.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This is
Oh,
a
no
local
doubt.
public service announcement.
I got you.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain
Alright,
calm during
soften.
these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel where the classics never
Slope
grow
too
old.
steep? No, that's okay.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad
There you go.
for people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures.
What is with this?
Entirely apart from the actual
Radio chat.
rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks.
That was just
It means
horrible.
we're not cutting things close enough.
Alright, you know what?
Well, no. The point is, we're
Time to
selling
relocate.
and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Okay, now I've reconnected that. So this side of the road is powered, that side of the road is powered. Although I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit. Okay, now I can get some industry plopped down. Get these fools some jobs. All the factories to work in. It's a tiny slope, but it's fine. Alright, let's see what we get. I don't know that I love the crane building all the small stuff. Maybe these industrial buildings will be bigger, but the houses with cranes, it's just a little weird. At least from what I've seen. But maybe this is more normal over in Europe. Who knows? If it is, let me know. I was wondering about that. This looks like it did self-level this building that's coming in. I'm just going to speed this up. I'm getting a little impatient waiting for these buildings to come in. Come on, let's go. Man, seriously, how long is this going to take to build? There we go, finally. Yeah, I think I may have actually preferred the previous building animation because it at least showed you like in levels where it was coming in at. This is just crane until all of a sudden it's done. That's okay. Alright, now I got plenty of pollution. Air pollution. It's actually not that bad yet. Okay. And then, interestingly, low residential demand has plummeted, and medium density has gone up a lot. I think the reasoning for that is these like the land value has gone up here, and let's see if I can validate that, if I even have that unlocked yet. Land values, land values. I'm not seeing a citizen wealth. Does that equate to land value? I'm not sure that it does. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, so that's not unlocked yet. Anyway, I think that's right. So, I'm going to be like a little bit intentional here on grid lines, sort of. So I'm looking for how far can I go? It's not super accurate. I wonder if I can change that. Okay, that's 1 kilometer. Like drag and highlight. Okay, cool. Somebody's dead already. Sorry about the dogs. I've got people over working on my busted solar panels on my house, and my dogs are barking at them. Okay. Wow. So let's take a look here. I guess, do I have death care here? Healthcare, death care. I do have it unlocked already, so I need a cemetery. How big are they? They are pretty big. I guess they're at the door. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm so sorry about that. I am back. Had someone come to the door I had to chat at. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, cemetery. I already have someone dead, which is just totally sad. Like, come on. We just moved in like 6 months ago, right? Okay, so I need a cemetery. Where can I go? I'm thinking here, probably, but let's take a look at the rest of the map. Got a little hill here with some ruins, castle ruins. Those are cool. I don't want to delete that. I could buy one more map if I need to as well, but just looking around, I think I'm digging this spot for the cemetery. So, if I plop that down, road is required on this side. I need to check, see how level this is as well. looks pretty level, but let's take a look at contour lines. Oh yeah, it's actually super level up until here, which is pretty obvious looking at it. Cool. Murderer? Who did I murder? Oh, I did, yeah. Yes, yes. It's my fault that this person is dead. Alright, cemetery time. Road goes on this side. Really? Okay, so I can put it up to about here-ish. I can relocate this if I want to. Okay, sweet. I don't know if I will, but let's see. Let's build a small road up here. Looks like I got that pretty solid. Cool. It's pretty level. Alright, cemetery has some upgrades. Increased well-being. +2 well-being within 300 meters. How far is 300 meters? Let's find out. About where this road is here. I'm assuming that's in a circle, so kind of like this area. So technically the cemetery makes more sense to put in the middle of the residential, but for visual purposes I wanted it here. I've also got a mausoleum, so it becomes a sightseeing attraction. Cool. I'm not going to do any upgrades right now, but I love that they added these. This was like the one thing that I really liked from SimCity, the game we don't talk about. Yeah, adding the road later is a big upgrade for sure. Okay, so now that I've got a cemetery, a hearse should come by and pick this poor dead person up. Household wealth poor. Yeah, hearse is coming. Let's take a look. I have level of detail on like medium, so until you zoom in you don't really start to see a lot of this stuff. And where is that hearse? People drive crazy in this game. I can track it. What the? Bro. Who's driving this thing? Okay, excuse me, why is the hearse coming from over here instead of from the cemetery? No wonder it's taken so long. Almost there. I'm curious if there's going to be like an animation of them carrying out a body or not. How are they going to park? In the driveway. Kind of weird, in the driveway, but okay. No animation. Darn. That's okay. Alright, moving on. High rent. Yeah. See, I need to like increase the zone density here. But, oh, I do have it. Row houses is medium density apparently. So let's change some of this to row housing. What does that icon mean? Oh, condemned. Hey, it's dark. How's everything look in the dark? This building's not nearly as lit up as I would have expected it to be. Oops. This place produces machinery. It wants metal and steel. Oh, I don't have natural resources yet. That's right. So interesting, they condemn buildings now. Healthcare isn't run in this city. That's the problem, yo. Don't worry, you'll get some healthcare soon. Alright, let's do it. Basic healthcare for a small area. Can pick up patients with ambulances. Help citizens in service area remain healthier. Can be upgraded. I'm just curious to look at my budget here. I can't do taxation yet. So, I'm bringing in 118,000 in revenue, primarily from subsidies and service trades, and I'm spending 161,000 on service upkeeps and expenses. At the moment I'm fine. I'm gonna level up again here in a little bit. So when you do level, they give you money. I'm not particularly concerned about the economy at this point. Alright, so putting the medical clinic here makes all of that nice and happy. Now y'all got healthcare. And we can add on additional ambulances or additional space for patients. Right now it's got a capacity of 100. I can make it 125 if I want. Cool. There, now I've got some row housing. Is 6 households really accurate? This looks like 4. There's 4 doors. Anyway.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example,
Why are the sewers backing up?
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to
Sewage
make me
treatment,
richer?
got plenty of capacity.
Certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
So I guess let's let some people live by. And I'm missing commercial still, so let's put some in. Low density business. It looks like the grid goes out like 6 now. I'm gonna build row housing here. I hate trying to build in darkness. Can I go back to daytime, please? I'll get more houses for you, don't worry. Day-night visuals. Let's turn those off. I don't need edge scrolling either. There we go. Daytime only. Okay, now what the heck is going on here? I'm just gonna D-zone this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, y'all. Man, it really takes a long time for these to to automatically go away. Guess I should have bulldozed. Alright, now row housing here and here? Yes? Yeah, okay, cool. It wasn't doing the things I wanted it to do. This looks good. Yeah, look at that solar. Every house is a little bit different. Like, well, some. Oh, I keep doing that. There's like a little shed here. Little chairs here. Is that like a little spa? Yeah. Okay. Paths. Oh good, I can finally build off of the road. That drove me nuts. In the original, you couldn't really build off the road. Let's curve this one. Same for here. I guess I can't connect the path to the cemetery. Hey, milestone 2 unlocked. So I unlocked medium density housing. I already had that. Didn't I? Oh, these are apartments. I had row housing. And some schools. Alright, so I've got 2 development points available. What can I buy? I can do highways, large roads. I don't really need those yet. Parking areas. Not there yet. Emergency battery station. That's not super necessary at this point. A water treatment plant would be pretty nice. Like, I hate that I'm dumping waste directly into the ocean here. Probably gonna do that. Crematorium, hospital. Probably don't need either of those quite yet. Incinerator plant. That could be nice. Recycling center as well. I don't need a college quite yet. Doing it again. Okay. I'm gonna keep building this path just a little bit. %, efficiency. They sell cars. Shouldn't they have like a parking lot full of cars then? These guys sell electronics. Like, I would almost think this building should be used for the cars and this one for the electronics. They're swapped around. They sell paper. Let's name this one Dunder Mifflin. I love that they give them addresses. It doesn't look like there's any way to make it historical. Oh, I am still on super fast speeds here. My bad. My medical clinic looks cool. Alright, right now I am really not utilizing it at all. I have no need for upgrades. However, I do wonder, I never even looked at this. Are there upgrades for this? No, I guess not. Alright, what's demand looking like? Like no residential, tons of commercial and industrial. I'm gonna buy up this here. this hill alone. Gentle slope into the ocean. Double check again. Oh yeah, okay, so it's coming just into this. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do another little industrial area over here. Gonna do level terrain. Give it a little bit of a slope.
You're back.
I'll
with
come back in
Second
and
Moon
soften
Radio,
this
your
later.
second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi. Shall be our guide.
Alright, so 112 meters looks like it's gonna do the full grid.
Prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures. which are
Okay, I'm kind of
entirely
tired of
apart
listening
from
to
the
this one.
actual, rewards enjoyed. For example, consider
Interesting,
how
they're
much
saying I have a
One final
shortage,
question.
but
Is the housing
I have no demand
shortage
right
going
now.
to make me richer?
by certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is, we're
happens if I
selling
give it a little
and
3?
bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much
Will
of a
anything
good
grow?
thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance, and the economy is booming. More after this.
Yeah? Oh no, it's just growing off this road. Alright, well that killed my industrial demand. Now let's come back in with some more commercial demand, or more commercial zoning. We'll put some right on this corner here. Tourism, outside connections, industrial, commercial, building level, company profitability. That's interesting. So does that only apply to commercial? No. Average office profit. I don't have office. Industrial is 20%, commercial is 58%. I'll have to get more into that another time, like, what affects profit? Workplace availability. Total workplaces 507 and 462 employees. Happiness. Everybody's pretty happy overall, it looks like. I do need to get a school in here. I did unlock that. Oh, also, didn't I buy the water treatment plant? Oh, not yet. That's right. Okay, let's do it. I do want the water treatment plant. Okay, so. Goodbye, pumping station. Ooh, does this not... Oh, these work way different. Okay. So do I not need 300,000 cubic meters a month for that one, and this is 100,000 cubic meters per month, so I guess I can get rid of that pump and just do the water treatment plant. I'm actually gonna hide that back here. Where's the oops. I'm struggling to see where the road is supposed to go. Alright, let's try to snap it. Which side snaps? The side with the pipes. Ah, oops. That was an accidental place. But I think it'll work, actually. How exactly are those in the wrong zoning grid now? Curious. Let's just speed that simulation up. Alright. Commercial's still coming in over here. Looks like it is time to keep building some residential. I've got a path here. I'm going to take a road off of here. And we'll build a few houses here. I can do apartment buildings, row housing, or just plain old. We'll do some row housing here. Single family housing here. Anything you want to see in particular? I'm about to do education here. It looks like I've got garbage management unlocked as well. Let me know. Okay, so for garbage management, we've got a landfill. Cost 70,000, and it's quite large. I think I'm going to put it back here. This is a little bit wasted. Why do I keep doing that? So I've been playing Zoo Tycoon a little bit as well, and in order to rotate you hold Z, and apparently I'm muscle memorying that over here because I keep trying to do it again here, but with this, you right click to rotate. Now hold Z. Alright, once again, I can't tell where the road goes. The short side of the building should face the road. Okay. It's not flat back there. It is flat over here. I'm just gonna plop it down right up in here. Oh. Oh. What the? Weird? Alright, why am I struggling with this? Drag node to move it. Ah, that's why I'm struggling. That's interesting. Alright, let's get a road over here. All those problems should be solved here. Electricity, sewer, water. Once I unpause it. I can store 825 tons with how big I made this. I don't know how long that's gonna last me, but we'll find out. Is this a little fence? Yes, it is. Aw, another death. Sad. Do they have service roads? I imagine so, but I may just not have them unlocked yet. Road services, crosswalk, wide sidewalk, lighting, trees, alley. There's a gravel road. They don't indicate if they allow zoning. Let's just look, I guess. I'm assuming that means it does. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if they don't have them or if I just don't have it unlocked yet. Do I have a traffic view yet? Yeah, Traffic flow looks like it's around 82, 83%. Oh, cool. So it actually shows it by time. At midnight, it's good. At 6 a.m., it's a little below 80% until
You're
noon.
back with Second Moon Radio, your
That's
second
cool.
musical home from
Traffic
home.
volume.
So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous.
No education still. That's next on the agenda.
And on to our main feature story.
I wonder if
The
building
commercial
this
district
elementary
is
school
booming
will get...
as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
I think I'm
and
going to plop
good
this
for the
down
community.
here.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Interesting news from the city's export
so
division.
close.
Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do.
I can add on
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting
health
things close enough.
care, sort of.
Well, no, the point is
More
we're
student
selling
capacity.
and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could
And a
almost
playground.
say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy
There we
is
go.
booming. More after this.
Cool, so I have now unlocked additional loan limit, service budgets, livestock farming, stone mining, fire and rescue, firehouse, police, and I've got 3 development points available. So let's see, do I want to spend them quite yet? I can buy roundabouts, battery stations, crematorium, hospital. Might go for some garbage services. Emergency shelter for natural disasters. I do have them enabled. I actually guess I probably need to consider this kind of stuff. Yeah, not having delay pipe is a huge upgrade for sure. Welfare office increases well-being for low-income citizens and lowers the likelihood of recurring crime. That actually sounds like a good idea, because I definitely have some low-income people here still. I mean, not still, always will. Let's see. What am I looking for? Not land value. Oh, hey, land value unlocked. So green is super high, red is low. I don't have really any red. Land value is like really high right around here. Okay. Not building level. Citizen wealth. Yeah, see, I've got some definitely low income citizens, and I don't know what my crime is like. Let's see if I've unlocked that now. Police. Average crime probability is 4%, 5%. So if I add in this welfare office, let's see what happens to it. Ooh, that's big. That's really big. Yeah, I know, you need residential. Hey, area's unlocked now too. Cool. People aren't feeling well? Nobody's using this. There are no vehicles in use. There are like no patients. What's the problem with the healthcare? Okay, so a clinic helps citizens remain healthier. The text for the hospital, though, is different. Takes care of sick and injured citizens. So the clinic keeps them from getting sick, but if they are sick, I have no way for them to be treated right now without a hospital. Okay, well, I'm not going to build one quite yet because I don't think my budget can handle it yet. I've still got a pretty big negative balance. I need to just keep building. Let's do this. I want to build this residential area back a little bit more, but I also need to be cognizant of this highway, and I don't think, yeah, there's no theme. I want European, please. I want to take care of like some of the highway noise. So, spruce. It looks like this map has a bunch of... Is there a way to tell what they are? Birch, oak, birch, oak, and okay, so we'll do birch and oak. Okay, brush size, way the heck smaller than that. Go along the highway here with these trees. Let's increase that brush strength. We've done oak, let's do some birch. They're just little baby trees. They're gonna have to grow, which can take a few years apparently. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get some more residential in. Simple 2-lane road. Okay, I'd like... in like that. Do a little road here. Now we've got a little bit more residential area here. What are you talking about? Who's missing water? Ooh, a new signature building. Pop Musician Mansion. The terrace of this house is perfect for the parties the pop star living here loves to throw. How did I unlock that? And how do I place it? We'll find out in a minute. There's plenty of water. Alright, I'm getting rid of this. I cannot believe I forgot to delete this. Goodbye. I still have plenty of water treatment back here. I'm using 9%. We're still pretty good. I don't have too many students yet. Residential houses look like they self-level. Alright, how do I... Alright, I unlocked that signature building. Oh, here it is. Signature buildings. Pop Musician Mansion. +2 well-being within 500 meters. Well, this is pretty big, huh? Let's pop it down right next to this path. Doesn't really look like much of a mansion, not really. But it's a unique building, I'll take it. Zero residents. Somebody gonna move in? Oh, I still have development points. Do I want to spend any more right now? Maybe that hospital. But honestly, I'm not quite ready to spend any money on
Pending
one
updates to our
for my
power
budget.
grid, the city
So
will
I'm
be
not gonna buy the-
experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes.
I really don't know why they're saying that.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means.
The only
folks.
thing I
It
can think
means
of
we're not
is that
funding things close
these
enough.
pipes that don't
Well,
go anywhere
no, the point is we're selling it and bringing money into
are a
local
That's right.
problem.
farm.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Okay, sweet. Filling the rest of this up with commercial. I'm gonna do some apartments here. And also here. So far, frame rate's been fine. To be fair, I have a 3080, so it's not exactly like a bottom of the barrel card. I mean, it's a couple years old at this point, but only the 4000 series are better. So, and supposedly, I guess they released some sort of a performance patch on Friday last week, right before the game came out. I think City Planner Plays was saying he got 1 to 5% performance boost, and I do have some of these details turned off and on low, so. But at the moment, it's honestly running better for me than CS1 modded does. So, I'm pretty happy with the performance at this point. We'll have to see how it keeps going as it grows. Stored garbage is still like nothing? Really? I think there'd be something in there by now. Okay, let's keep building. I don't want to build on the castle. I might actually buy additional. I'm not too far from the edge of the map. I'm not going to make it right now, but let's see, I have 9 available. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could almost make it to the end of the map. I think you need that in order to make a connection. Like if I wanted to sell my water or sewer, you know? So let me think about where I'd like to expand. I'm not ready to build here yet. Maybe over here, but I don't love being surrounded by highways like that. Not there. I'm thinking I'm gonna move this way and head towards this island over here. What do you guys think? Where would you build? Where would you expand to? Any thoughts? You can. Yeah, you can buy wherever you want. Like if I wanted to buy these 4 slots, sure, I can. I can make my own like little mini city over here if I wanted to. The problem is it doesn't really have a connection, so like I'd kind of need to connect enough so I could, you know, add a connection. But I could always like buy over here, right? And then this does have a highway connection. I could expand off of here. Or same for like this one. Yeah, pick a small island. Just do a second island somewhere. What have I got available? I don't want to do that big one yet. None of these have a connection yet, so it looks like this one is going to be my best bet, probably. Yeah, maybe this one for buildable area. I'll take this one though. Six, 7, 8, 9. Purchase. Okay. I can come back in and build over here. Boom. Old cemetery ruins and a stone monument. Oh hey! A bear! That's cool. Alright, I'm not going to start building over here quite yet, but we'll come back to that soon. I'm going to finish building up over here first. Oh, I'm curious what these apartments look like. Oh, those are taller than I expected. How many stories do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories. Not tiny by any means. Yeah, from the bear, the trash cans, no doubt. Alright, I'm just gonna come in with additional low density housing. All the way along this whole little curvy neighborhood I made. Another thing I need to do, I guess, is place a high school. Where do I have that path? Here it is. I'm going to place the high school right there. Can I add a sports field? Oh my gosh, that's big. Let's do it though. LOD is pretty bad until you seriously zoom in. Man, that that field is as big as the high school is. That's cool though. Alright, well, I guess I'm curious to see what sort of housing we'll build right here once it does. Oh, darn, I forgot to check on crime prob. Wow, that really went up like crazy. I mean, I did build these apartments. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Disaster control, I have no shelters. Yeah, I'll get to building some here once I unlock it. Workplace availability. Total workplace is 768, employees 723. Looks like I've got pretty strong demand right now for residential and commercial. Huh. You know what? I didn't really think this whole road through here particularly well. I'm gonna need to take it over here at some point. I'll just upgrade it once I do. Oh, I want straight. The road tool feels a little different than the one in CS1. I'm gonna take about a 30-minute break here shortly just to get some lunch, but I will absolutely be back. I should be around more or less from 9 to 5 Pacific time today, with the exception of just a couple of breaks. Okay, let's see. What should I do next? I'm gonna finish building out with some residential over there soon, but first, let's keep this going a bit. Oops, I don't want that whole thing commercial. Just coming off of this here. I assume my computer's taking a little bit more to run the simulation. Let me know if the stream is still coming through okay.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the
Traffic.
tome of classical listening at home.
Traffic flow is
or
honestly
wherever
still
you go.
decent. It's over 80% most of the time. Stream still looks
Stream
good. Okay, cool. Thanks. Oh, I got just a tiny bit of a lag there. I don't know if you caught it on the stream, but as I was
And
rotating.
on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can
Okay,
now shop
what have
for
I
designer
unlocked so
shoes
far?
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
I don't have my
Or
hospital
so my
yet.
wife tells me. That's good for business.
I haven't
and
unlocked
good
any
for the
new
community.
landfill type
Thanks,
garbage
We'll be
things.
back after this.
No research. I do have Firehouse unlocked. So fire hazard is 99%. I guess maybe they need a firehouse, huh? If I place it here, does it get the city? It does. Cool. And police. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, it has one upgrade, more fire engines. I'm just gonna add it on. Okay. Now police. looks like that takes care of everything. And I can add on more police vehicles. I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, I'm still losing a good chunk of money, but it's better than it was the last time I looked at this. And I should be getting much better crime probability. Yeah, it's coming down. Fire and rescue, much better. 2 attractiveness. I haven't done anything with tourism, so whatever, that makes sense. I won't be bankrupt because I'm about to level. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on for sure. Oh, my house is built here. Sweet. So I'm gonna go in and I still don't have like hide in the city unlocked at all. Ooh, I forgot. Specialized industry. I can do a chicken farm or stone mining. Is there a good spot for stone mining? There is, but I don't have it unlocked yet. I mean, I don't have enough of the map open, I guess I should say. So I'm not going to do that yet, but the cool thing about chicken farms, which I suppose makes sense, you can build them wherever you want. They don't need natural resources. Like, this is fertile land, I'm assuming. I can't build farms yet. Looks like next level though I will be able to. I'm guessing this chicken farm has some noise pollution or something with that ring. I don't have anything going on out here, so I think I might build this out here. Oh, hey, leveled up. Didn't even place it yet. So I got 1 million cash. Loan limit went up. I can now create city districts. I can look at a production panel now. I can change policies. Natural disasters could now happen at any point. Good to know. Transportation overview. Sweet. Low rent housing. Low density offices unlocked. Grain farming, forestry, transportation. Sweet, so I can do buses now. That'll be good. Taxis and parks. Nice. And it looks like a bunch of like signature buildings as well. Gallery of Art, Notre Dame, blah 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 blah. Sweet. Buses and taxis. This unlocked a decent amount of stuff. Alright, so where would you spend your development points? I can buy roundabouts, highways, parking areas, large roads, a gas power plant, or a battery station. I don't have enough points to unlock the advanced water pump. Don't really need it right now though either, let's be honest. Hospital would probably be a good one to get. Or a recycling center or incinerator would probably be good. I think I likely need to get this shelter, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this for sure. And City Hall. Can unlock train or harbor. If I'm gonna put parks down, I'm definitely gonna need park maintenance. I've got 4 points left. I think what I would like to do is unlock either train. Well, actually, I don't have a train track nearby, do I? Where is the train track? Ah, it's here, but it doesn't come to where I'm at. I guess I could buy this and then connect it. Looks like it just kind of ends. Something to consider. Oh, I never got to place my chicken farm. And then I'll go back and spend those points. Okay, this time it's showing me where that road icon is. I'm gonna put my chicken farm out here. I might need to level this, but let's see what it looks like. That looks okay. Area tool. That circle I was looking at, that might actually be the... like the biggest you can make the industrial area. I suspect that's it, actually. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little funky, but it totally... it works. Maybe not. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come in and re-level this. But first, I am gonna take a quick break. Gonna grab some lunch real quick. I will be back in 20-30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna stop the stream and we'll come back with a new stream here shortly. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you can come back. I will see you all here in a little bit. I'm just gonna save this, save, and stop the stream. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.